Before we go in here, Esperanza is going to be the identified patient. She's a 35-year-old mother born in Mexico. By the way, this whole family was born in Mexico. Gave birth to her daughter Valentina when she was 15. Was forced by her mother Consuelo to become a responsible parent without the support from the father. Okay. Esperanza has attempted to assimilate to American culture and speaks somewhat good English, and is currently an assistant manager at a Walmart, working under a visa. She has been a hardworking mother all her life, but has recently began to engage in social activities, including drinking, dating different men, things like that. Okay, Consuelo, who's going to be Gracie, and Esperanza is Aleida, by the way, I'm sorry. Consuelo is going to be Gracie. She's the 55-year-old grandmother, also born in Mexico. Gave birth to Esperanza when she was 20. And has been a traditional Catholic Mexican woman. She speaks very little English, but does understand much of it. She was distraught by the death of her husband 9 years ago, and never displayed any interest in other men. So her husband pretty much gathered enough money for the family to come over, but while he was working to get money for himself, died in a tragic accident, farm worker accident. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Consuelo believes that her daughter Esperanza is behaving erratically, and has a big issue with her not being more Catholic. She has always assumed the role of homemaker and enjoys cooking and cleaning, and she's very proud of her granddaughter Valentina, which is going to be played by Lily, because she's going to school and she's a bright young lady. So Lily's going to be Valentina. She's 20 years old, also born in Mexico. Intelligent, entered her second year of college. She's always been conservative and always been pushed by her mother, Esperanza, to go to school. She's been in a relationship with a young man at her school for almost a year and is a beneficiary of the Dream Act. So this is going to be taking place pretty much right after she got approved for that. She's extremely bothered by her mother's recent behaviors and wants her to move out. So she's the one that has the biggest issue with her mom. Refugio, which I mentioned, was Consuelo's husband who died in that accident before he can come over here. Alex, who's completely not in the picture, was Esperanza's boyfriend. And I'm sorry, Alex is Valentina, which is Lily's boyfriend, and they've been dating for since freshman year. And he knows that she's going through these issues, and he wants to be a support for her. And Eduardo was Aleida's husband. Or I'm sorry, just boyfriend over there, and as soon as he found out that she was pregnant with Lily, kind of just disappeared, and they haven't heard from him since. So I know it's kind of broad, but they all have something to do with the story, okay?
Oh, I love to come to these sessions because that therapist is so handsome. He's so cute.
That's why we're here, because you're acting so handsome.
Oh,
Good
How you guys doing today?
Manos frías, unas tortillitas.
No,
Sí,
I'm sorry.
I made them this morning.
It's like a Mexican culture thing.
You know what I'll do? I'll put them out in the lounge, and the other employees, we can all have some.
Sí,
Is that okay?
gracias. Sí, gracias.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
These are therapists.
So how's everybody doing today?
We're doing okay.
So we left out our last session with discussing a few issues that we were having, and I said that we'd be getting into them a little more today. And I just wanted to kind of start with you, Valentina, and kind of the main issue your family is going through right now.
Okay, well, as I told you before, my mom, like, she just is crazy. She goes out all the time. She brings men home to our apartment, and me and my grandma are just not okay with it. She's drinking, and she's just acting erratically, and I just think that she just doesn't fit into our family, and I just think that it's best if she moves out. And, you know, the reason why I really wanted to seek therapy was because she's been hitting on my boyfriend, and so I just don't trust her anymore. Like, her behavior is just out of control.
Can you explain a little bit more about what out of control means to you guys?
Well, she goes out at night, and this just recently started happening. Before, she was always like a woman that would work and take care of the household and help my grandma and help me go to school and stuff. But I don't know, like 6 months ago, she just started to go out, and she would go to like cantinas with all her friends, and she's hanging out with people that are younger than me that work at Walmart. And that's so embarrassing, and they're all like ratchet girls. Like, I just don't understand what's going on.
Those are my friends,
No.
Valentina.
They're younger than me.
And how old are you again, ma'am?
I'm 35, I'm very young. How old are you, by the way?
Oh, that's irrelevant.
See what I'm saying? Like, she can't even control herself here, you know?
Okay, so,
I'm just trying to be nice to him.
okay, and what, any other things that are bothering you?
Well, her drinking, she brings men home, which makes me and my grandma feel unsafe. So, I mean, that's why we're here. She's hitting on my boyfriend, which I think is completely out of control.
Are you guys drinkers in your family at all?
No, me and my grandma are really into church. We don't drink.
What church? I'm sorry.
Catholic.
You guys are Catholic? Okay. Okay, so, what you're telling me is that, she's going out a lot, she's drinking, she's bringing men home, and, she's hitting on your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, and Miss,
No, that's not true. Don't think that about me. I'm just a nice lady.
okay, can you kind of explain?
Yeah, the thing is, I have to work a lot because I'm the only one working and supporting my mom and my daughter, and I do have to work a lot at Walmart. You know Walmart? Yeah, it is a hard work, and I feel so stressed with all this. I have to work overtime in weekends, and so sometimes I go out for a drink, un tequilita. That's not bad. I mean, but they want me to go to church like every day. Come on. No, I can't do that. I'm too tired. I need some social life outside the home.
And traditionally, have you gone to church?
Well, yeah, my mom always, yeah.
Okay, so it's important in your life.
It is, but I need time to do my stuff. So.
Okay, and about how long has this been going on, your behavior?
Well, it's because maybe 6 months that I found this group of girls that are very nice, and so they take me to these nice places, you know, the bars, so we dance and drink, and then we just have fun. And I don't know why they are making a big deal about it. I'm the same person. I don't know. I don't understand.
Okay, we'll come back to that. And Ms. Consuelo, can you kind of tell me what the issue you're having?
Sí, el maíz muy. Llega tarde.
So she gets home late.
Because I have to work. He doesn't understand that.
Or maybe I should say llega early, at 2 de la mañana, 2.
So she gets home early in the morning at 2 a.m.?
Un día, she came home, and she was knocking on the door. Se meó, she peed on her, because she couldn't get to the bathroom. She peed on herself.
Oh my goodness.
And then su pelo is like así.
No,
Like,
es verdad.
So her hair is all crazy.
all messed up.
Excuse me, let me say something. That's not true. That's so embarrassing. Don't think that I'm like that. That's so embarrassing. The thing is, it was raining a lot. You know, I live in Rialto, and it is very windy. So it was so windy and so rain. I got my hair all mixed up, and Mom, please.
No, why were you peeping?
No, I was wet. It was raining, so I got all wet, and oh my God.
I'd like to go back to Consuelo. So, Señora, what is the issue, the main issue that you're having with your daughter?
The main issue, she doesn't come to church on Sundays at least anymore.
Okay.
And she's not around us. She's in and out of the house. I don't even see her.
So church is extremely important in your family.
It's okay, it's a strength. Gives us life.
Okay. And what about the issues that Valentina was bringing about in reference to her mother? Do you feel the same?
Oh, yes. Valentina is the apples of my eyes. Apples of the eyes, or say it, apple and eye.
Okay, so what I would like to do is kind of, there is an obvious issue here, and I kind of want to grab that issue and separate it from you. You aren't the issue, okay?
No, I know that.
I want to grab that issue and separate it, and I want all of us to kind of see it as a different person. Okay, what do you guys want to call this issue?
Coquettish
I think
behavior.
it sounds to me like a midlife crisis. Maybe we can call it a midlife crisis.
What is your understanding of midlife crisis?
Well, when older people get a little crazy because they realize that they're getting old and they kind of want to go out and drink and party.
So midlife crisis, is that okay with you three? Midlife crisis, can we call it that?
I don't
Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna put midlife crisis here. So kind of what's been affecting you since this midlife crisis has began to intrude into your family?
I just feel unsafe when all the men come home, and I don't know where my mom's at, and she comes home drunk. She's lying. That day she was home drunk because she peed on herself. But yeah, it's just she doesn't come to church with us at all. I feel like now it's just me and my abuelita, and she's just not in the picture anymore. And I mean, I don't know what to do, and it really bothers me when my boyfriend comes over and she hits on him. The way that she was hitting on you.
No, oh my gosh, Valentina, I just want I was being nice to you, by the way, okay? Because you're very nice. My Valentina's boyfriend, I just want to be nice to him because maybe they're going to get married and he's going to be part of my family, you know? And so I just want to be nice to him and friendly so he feels welcome in this family.
So you're telling me that you want to make him feel welcome, you want him to feel
Yes,
comfortable, so you're being nice.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I know. I don't believe it. Well, I mean, she's never told me that.
Okay, so maybe is it another way of thinking? Maybe that might be why it is.
I mean, yeah, I just maybe would like her to stop touching him. Maybe she could just be nice to him. But she constantly, oh my God, look, Alex, you know, that just bothers me.
Legs. Te tientan los legs. Yo te vi.
And Ms. Esperanza, would you consider it a problem what you're doing right now, or an issue?
No, I thought it was just being nice already. I didn't know she didn't like that. And I go out because, and have my friends because I didn't have that opportunity when I was young. When I had her, when I was 15, my mom was very strict. And I had to take responsibility for Valentina. That was a very horrible time.
Yeah. I had to teach her responsibility. She goes out with a young man, gets pregnant at 15. No, in mi casa, no. Teach her to be responsible.
Ms. Consuelo, can you kind of explain to me a little how this midlife crisis that's here that has been affecting your daughter and your entire family?
Yes, there's no communication. No communication.
I can't because if I want to tell her something, she comes with all these ideas and she's always judging me that I'm doing something wrong and I'm not.
So what I'd like to do now is kind of ask each of you individually, maybe when times aren't like this, when times are good, if you can kind of give me an explanation of how things are in life, and then I can kind of understand a little bit more.
Okay, well.
So when this midlife crisis isn't interrupting your family dynamic.
Before she started acting this way, we used to go to church every Sunday, and she used to be like very aware of everything that was going on with my school. You know, she was always home. I mean, she works a lot, but either she was at work or she was at home. You know, she just wouldn't be getting drunk like this. She wasn't hitting on my boyfriend. You know, so I mean, we would hang out more on Sundays.
Yeah, we would. She
So you guys would eat tacos, you would go to church. What other activities would you guys do on Sundays together as a family?
Noches tapatías, Mexican programs about aire and music and dance.
So you guys interacted a lot more.
Oh yeah, and Valentina would get up and dance all the time. She was so very agile.
Okay,
Smooth moves.
and you, Miss Esperanza? What are things that when this issue wasn't affecting your family, that positive things?
Well, we went out to eat and to visit our friends, or we went to the neighbors and talked to them, and yeah, we did have good times. And sometimes we do have good times. Yes.
Do you miss that a little bit at all?
Yeah, I do. The thing is, she got her, this boyfriend. She's always out because she's going to college, and I'm very proud of her because that's why we didn't have documents because So when we came, that's okay, Mom. It is confidential. He's not gonna say anything about it. Okay. And so and so I want her to go to college. So when I heard about the Dream Act, have you heard about that? Yeah. So I started working extra overtime and save this money so I can pay her for to apply for the Dream Act, and so she was able to get into college because of that. And I'm okay with her, spending all her time doing her homework and everything, but I miss her as well. So that's why she doesn't see me that much. So I have my friends that I go.
And Ms. Consuelo, can I ask you what you count on your daughter Esperanza for? What do you count on her for?
Oh, she's a very, very hard worker.
Very hard worker.
Very much, since she was young. I taught her responsibilities to go out there and feed her family,
Yeah.
make the money,
And
provide.
and from